I'm gonna eat fucking Armenian food.
It even harder. It's tough enough to win in this league when you're at full strength. Missing a cornerstone player makes it even harder. Now the starting group for the visitors. And for Chicago, and two conference rivals facing off here. Grant, what were some of your fiercest rivalries at the NBA level?
Oh, wow. Back in my early years in Detroit, going against Glenn Robinson. Of course, the Chicago Bulls, the whole Chicago-Detroit rivalry that existed. Later on in Phoenix, of course, you had the San Antonio Spurs with Tim Duncan, the Los Angeles Lakers with the late Kobe Bryant. Just some fun rivalries. And those were games, whether at home or on the road, that you really got up for as a team and as an individual.
Back to Brown. No good off the back of the rim. And the ball goes out of bounds. Turned over. From deep. Gets the three ball to go.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pass to White. And here's Davis. And that one good. Here's Brown. Out to the wing. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Check by Davis. And he hits it and gets hacked. A three-point chance here if he can convert.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate on offense.
We played just over a minute here in the first. White for three. No good that time. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Check by Davis. Outside Curry. Davis with a rebound. Just over a minute and a half in. Pass to White. Takes a three. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put it.
Brown with it. And he dunks it down.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Right side White. Pass to Davis. 3 on the clock. Drills it from deep. And this game is tied up now.
Well, that's a look they always want him to take. Because if he's got the space, he's got the green light.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. For New York, they've gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Drains the triple.
That's just a product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
On the wing, Curry. Chicago, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
So both teams changing it up here. A new season means new opportunities for young players, Grant. A chance for them to establish themselves in the pecking order.
You know, there's an old adage in the NBA, BA. The NBA team is not a democracy. It's a pecking order. And you're so right. Every season, young players get a chance to prove themselves. And it really starts in training camp. You know, how hard did you work? What kind of investment did you have in the offseason to improve and become a better player and gain the trust of your teammates and, most importantly, your coaching staff? So, yes, that's what I love about the new season, to see who stepped up and improved and ready to take on a bigger role.
Nice D from Hayward.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
To the right side. Goal from deep. Hits the trifecta. 10 points for him. For New York, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Pass to McCaw. Fires the 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense. hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, they have to regroup it and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
to end the run. Knocks down the triple. 6 points for him.
It was just a mystery what the defense was doing there. You never want to give him that much space outside the three-point line.
Charity strike shot, and it comes off the front of the rim. For New York, they've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Jacks up a three. No luck on that one.
He probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside, Brown. And rejected. Outside, Ross. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter of the game.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Outside, Brown. Here's Jones. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
Absolutely not. In his mind, no one can stop him on that, no matter the size.
The visitors with the ball. They trail by 6. Now here's Ross. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Out left to the wing. Connects from downtown.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Yeah, this is what you love to see. Both teams going at it, working to get to their spots and cashing in.
Pass to Jones. 56 seconds left in the opening quarter. It's Brown on the wing. 4 on the clock. From deep three-point range. Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
An emphatic rejection. You got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
For New York, they've gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Launches it, drops in the 3. It's a tie ball game.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. It from the wing. Give him 8 points now.
Oh, he's got a role in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Outside White. From behind the arc. He drops it from range. White's got his second bucket of the night. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. They lead by 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. the visitors here in this one?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
Got the defense spinning in circles. Hard to cover all that ground.
White on the wing. Oh, got a piece of it. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
We're just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
Oh, they get a hand on it. And for New York.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And let's take an early look at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. No matter who ends up competing, you know it's going to be a show.
And the best part, BA, every year we see something different, something new. I can't wait.
You look at Brown, he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Well, we'll just have to see. But I personally would love seeing him in the dunk contest.
And as All-Star Weekend gets closer, we'll of course update you on how things are looking. But this year already promises plenty of standout performances.
Yeah, this is going to be a dunk contest you don't want to miss. And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
To the wing on the left. White on the wing. The three is up. Nails it from three. White's got his third bucket of the night.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Hayward outside. Clock at 6. There's the three. Davis for the rebound. And New York shooting it well at 59%. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. No problems knocking that one down. 12 points for him.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Back to Hayward. To the left wing. Shoots it from the high post. Can't get it to drop. For New York, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Davis. Outside White. Davis with a screen on Curry. And there's White. That's good on the assist by Davis. Davis has got his third assist of the night. So both teams making some changes here. Well, Grant, we're seeing more and more teams fall in love with the 3-ball right now. You think there's anything the league could do to promote more balance offensively?
Well, that is a concern because we've gotten a little bit out of balance with everyone shooting too many shots. I had a couple of ideas interesting. Unless there's some rule changes, I don't know if you can really change where this game is at right now.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Pass to Ross. The three. And the three-pointer goes. Ross has got his first 3 points of the game.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Curry. Knocks it loose. Clock at 4. The three. Jones misses. For New York, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Out to the right wing. There's the triple. Ross can't get it to go. For Chicago, they've got just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Pass to McCaw. And the shot goes down. 12 points for him.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
Good idea to call timeout. It looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there.
He's covered by Curry. Fires for 3. No luck on that one.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Buries it from 3.
But the D didn't do a good enough job. He can be an ace when he gets a good look at 3.
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. For Chicago, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup. He's got 14.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back. I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him now.
Pass to Jones. They set a pick. The 3. The offensive rebound.
He makes so many hustle plays, and here he's working the offensive glass from tip.
Lets the 3 fly. Fires in the triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Outside Curry. Pass to Jones. Here's McCaw. Over Ross. And he hits the jump shot. distance. And New York leads by 5.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And Grant, this league features some great closers. All right, who would you choose to take the last shot of a game?
And there you go with those tough questions again, B.A. I mean, you got to look at LeBron James, his track record, his resume. He's had tremendous experiences in the regular season, postseason, even in the finals, closing out games and taking last shots. But with the younger generation, you've seen some players emerge in that category as well. I love Luka Doncic, Donovan Mitchell, Devin Booker. I know I'm not answering your question because there's too many guys to choose from. But I think you can take any one of those 4 names and I'd be comfortable for a last-second shot.
And remember, coffee is for closers.
Exactly.
There's a minute 34 left in the second. Three-pointer. Sinks it from distance. He's got 11.
He's doing some good work from long range. I mean, he had 2 threes in the first quarter, and now he's got 1 in the second.
White on the wing. To the wing, right side. Off target from three-point range. 4-3, and that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
When he's hitting from range on a consistent basis, it makes everything easier offensively.
Now here's White. 11 points in the game. And count it. Now 5 for 7. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Pass to Hayward. To the paint. Davis with the defensive effort for New York. They've gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. The 3-ball sends it home from three-point land. And it's a 4-point New York lead.
Other than the long line of big men who can train the 3, that makes him a very tough cover.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. From deep. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. They're up by 4. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Coach Thibodeau, and Coach, the rebounding differential not in your favor. What do you see?
Well, they're going every time. We got to put body on people. They go get it.
Got to increase that effort level. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. SRO, standing room only.
Ooh, nice.
I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Got Shaq here. Got Kenny the Jet. Well, for New York, Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
Well, they were lighting it up from 3, and that was the difference in the first half. They did a good job of running off screens, spotting up, and getting rid of the ball quickly. And their shot selection, solid.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Well, points in the paint, I've been there for them, and that's always a good thing, Ernie, Kenny. I think the defense was set up to defend the perimeter, and so far it's backfired. Until the D adjusts, I say keep pounding it into the paint.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling. The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
And for New York, pass to Brown. Check by Davis. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
You know, you just love to start the second half this way. What a play call.
You try to jump on, dictate the tempo, seize the momentum.
And for Chicago, it's deflected. Outside Curry. It's Brown on the wing. Five to shoot. Over to the left wing. He shoots it. No good from the wing. It's a neck-and-neck game in Chicago. Defended by Brown. From downtown, hits a three-pointer. 6 points for him.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Blocked! Shoots. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. And now it's a 7-point New York lead.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
Let's go with a three. On target from range. And now a 10-point New York lead.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pass to Jones. Will it go? Sinks the tray. Jones has got 9.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
He takes it in. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Now that's how you use the screen right
right there. And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Now here's Brown. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. 5 on the clock. Fade away. Good. He's been great in this one. 9 for 15 after that shot.
Look, it's all about the tail of the tape right there. His size advantage makes that jump shot easy pickings.
And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. That's a flagrant 1 foul.
Ooh, hard foul. Can't let him get away with that level of contact.
That's a simple call for the officials to make. Everyone knows the league is cracking down on that kind of intimidation tactic. First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line.
Not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
To the left side wing. And that one's drained from the low block. He's got 22. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Called in by Brown.
Great rim protection. He didn't have a chance.
Shoots from the baseline. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 4 rebounds now. That three's off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
To the middle. Oh, nice shot by Brown. And now just a 1-point New York lead.
Nice pass. I mean, putting in work on the interior. Gotta love it.
Right wing. Goes up on the baseline. Doesn't go that time. For Chicago, they've got 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. For the lead. Ball's going. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. He's got 15.
That system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
Teams making substitutions here. Here's McCaw. He's got 5. This one a tie. And Brown gets the 3. Brown's got 5 points now in the quarter. Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to play.
Inside. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Pass to McCaw. For the lead. No good on the shot. For New York, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Outside White. Six to shoot. Davis down low. And he lays it up and in. Davis has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Pass to McCaw. 3-pointer. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
White on the wing. And there's 1:38 left in the 3rd. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And he comes up with a bucket. And it's a 3-point Chicago lead.
I like that big play. I mean, you can see how easy it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Washington picking up too many high percentage ones and treating very like to reverse.
Now here's White. He's got 13. Knocks down the long J. He's got 15.
He's done everything they've asked him. It's all because of all the work he's done at this game is even close.
He tries the 3. Rebound by Ross. For New York, they've got 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half.
Even if you had no place to go, Russell can shoot. You can't blame him for letting that happen.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get down.
He's not a clear path to the so why not? Put up your man in transition.
27 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter here. Knocks it down from distance. Man, this is see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
I mean, for the coaching staff, you pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, make it to the film session.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So on the floor for New York. Here's Jones, guarding closely. Shot that time, not on target. And New York shooting about 56% of this one. He's covered by Curry. Here's Davis. Ball in by Curry. Well, Chicago's shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. He buries it from 3. Tremendous momentum building toward those final possessions. Yeah, when the lead changes so fast, it feels like this is going to come down to the last shot. Outside Davis. Pulls it. Misses the jumper. Right side Jones. Outside Curry. Clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Almost converts despite the contact.
First free throw is good.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. The shot. Davis hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy. I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Pass to Brown. Back to Jones. Launches a 3. It's not going to go for him.
Well, he's a big silent. They able to win this game. He's not done much to contribute to it.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Outside Ross. Outside New York. And they force the shot clock violation. Great beat.
Drastically more than even the producers. Turnovers keep killing them in this type of game.
For Chicago, they've got just one shot to fall on 3 attempts in the fourth. Outside, Brown. Lets it go for Pete. Gets the 3 to fall. And defensively, how do you leave them that open and come foul? Pass to Ross. Now Davis. Lets it fly. Yes! He nails it! They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down. Chicago. They've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Left side Curry. Made it a tough look for him as the defense really pressed up on him. To the inside. And that one's good. Davis has got 6 here in the quarter. He's been so effective down the stretch, capitalizing his opportunities. On the wing, Curry. He's guarded by Wright. Pass to Brown. Shot clock at 6. Can they get it? It's all in by White. And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely. Davis finds White. He's now 6 of 10 from the field. And these teams are playing with incredible energy. It is taking on a different feel since the break. You see how many more personal plays are being made. Pass to Curry. Out to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. He shoots. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. For New York, they've got 5 shots out of 9 to go in this one. The offensive rebound. Davis slams it home. And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates. He is certainly making an impact tonight. This is why his teammates respect him. Plus, the energy. Puts it up. They get it back. And they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot. Doing anything that he can to stop them leading, but so far they've had no advance. 10 feet away. That shot missing. Chicago shooting it at 52%. Trying to get back on track. And he connects with a jumper. 44 points for him. It's so easy to get a clean look when you're towering over the defender. He recognizes players with fatigue. It's time to catch them. Shooting was such a powerful weapon out there tonight. His balls from deep were just a huge contribution to their offense. It wasn't just because he got hot. His movement, his preparation before the shot, his shot selection, all were incredible.
By the way, to her. It's a 4-point game, but I don't know what they're talking about. And the angle's been wrong the whole game. Kramer making his debut with New York. Young also making his debut at New York. New York's such a better team now. So much better than they used to be, you know. So much more versatile, you know. They want to go out there and win a championship. That's what they're doing right now. They're going out there and they're winning. Great defense. Kobe Jones, who joined Chicago for years to come as the bench player. Or no, they just got picks. And Kramer can now run the point. He can run the shooting guard. Young to Davis. You know, their bench is stacked, and it helps Jenny. And it helps Young as well because Young starts now. Greg is out, you know, in 6 to 8 weeks. That's a long time to be out, especially in this league. You know, 1, 2, 3. He's gonna miss a lot of games. He's gonna miss Toronto at New York, and they only play once against each other. So he's gonna miss Miami. That's a very good one. He won't miss Baltimore, though. Don't worry about him missing Baltimore. No, he's gonna miss San Diego. He's gonna miss the road trip, the big road trip that they're gonna be on, and then they're gonna come back home for a couple games, you know. And we're looking at the next time these two play. They'll be home for like a month, a couple months, you know. And then they'll travel back to LAS to Minnesota. And then All-Star Weekend, obviously, and then start the playoffs in June, basically May 31st. I mean, start the playoffs then. Did they already declare the game, or is this as White? Yes! Gemma White! The 0-2 Chicago Blackhawks! They shouldn't have made the trade right before they're gonna play each other, you know. That was bad. You have to understand the one thing you don't do is do that. You play the team and then you go out and do a trade. But, you know, Chicago was looking at an 0-2 start. New York wanted core players. They took Young. They got rid of Zayden, moved him to Minnesota, or at least he's moving to Minnesota after this game if he doesn't, or after tonight. As Brown, that's the three. A very close contested game. And, you know, this is only close because there's no Greg Lewinsky. They moved Thorne. They said, let's get Young. Let's move Thorne out of the way. Thorne is not as good as Young. Young is not doing as well on Orlando. He's washed on Orlando. Let's make him unwashed. Let's get his value up, and let's move him as well, maybe. You know, that's what you do. You get the value up, and you move it. You know? That's the biggest thing. New York wants to keep on passing. Yeah, it's not going to work. Gemma can make these two and guarantee misses the first. Very big one here. Mightn't. And a timeout. Oh, yeah, obviously. Take the timeout. We could go to overtime. The first overtime game of the season. If we do go to overtime, that will be a struggle for everyone. The February games of here weren't supposed to occur. So they're going to bash them. And doubleheaders starting in. Well, doubleheaders aren't starting yet, but, you know, we're going to have to push these. backwards so that we can fit those now. And Miami on RW. You can see still playing with them talk it over. Baltimore at Boston will be changed. San Antonio at Washington. And then Baltimore at New York. At Nevada. Here. Brown. No. Rebound. No. Horford. No. Brown. For the win. Yes. He got it. The tie game. 8, 7, 6. Gotta give it to someone reliable. No. She wants to shoot the last shot. No. Overtime. Gemma did not pass the ball in the clutch. What's the overtime like? I mean, it should be half. Shouldn't it? What is the overtime like for 8 minutes usually? 4 minutes, okay. So half, yeah. They are fun. Needs to be rescheduled once again. This time it wasn't Grant's fault, actually. I think he was done. He lasted a good 2 weeks. Oh, man, gun? Yes. No. I think he's bored of talking. And there. Well, now you're making choices. Russell Murray. You know, by the end of February, we should be done with all of this. And it's annoying now because we have to move games around. Yeah, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough to finish things out. RFL, 2 games. 2 games. 2 games. Just to clean out everything. And 22, 25, 28, and then March 1st, March 4, and RFL, obviously playoffs. RFL. Is it Tom Ford East and Tom Ford West? Or is it, I mean, it's not, because RFL has to do things differently. If you look at the RFL YouTube channel, you can look up RFL Sports, RFL Games, all our broadcasts will be uploaded on there. Brown! 6-0, 4-0. Teams who play different amounts of games. Usually about the average is like 5, 4.5, 5.5, 4.5. I'd say 5. I'd say 5 is the average. Oh my. Yeah, well, he's versatile. Joshua Kramer is different. Them starting Kramer, Jenny, Greg, and then having Russell Derek and Davis, and then having Gemma, Emily, Joey, if they had Zayden, which they don't, and they got rid of Kobe, Gemma, Emily, and Joey, I think they made their team better. I think they did. They made their starting lineup better, but Their bench, I think, is the same. Oh my. White on the bench. No. Kramer 24, Lunsky 24, and White shouldn't be starting, but is. And then you got these other guys that are just doing a lot of other things. Emily not playing that many minutes. Right now, though, it is Joshua, Gemma, Joey, and Russell. Well, it is Kramer or Jenny at the one, the point guard position, then shooting guard Kramer, then Gemma, small, power. They should have started young, but they want a good bench player still, so they're going to keep Young at his original position. So they'll start Gemma. They think Gemma is developing like a star. And New York would have already won this game if Gemma could have made that extra free throw, But it went to overtime because of how tight these two teams are. Jenny missed, and that's a big mental mistake. As you're looking at that, I don't see it. I don't see it working. Horford to Meeks to Horford. Davis to Valerie. Kramer. Oh boy. Right now in the RFL, teams are fighting for that 8 seed. That's what I want to see. The fight for the 8. A lot of teams are 2 and 4. From Boston to Orlando to Seattle, all 2 and 4, I'd say. Boston is 2 and 3, but they haven't played that game. So the 7 seed and the 3 seed is open to every team. Other than that, New York and Baltimore look like the Super Bowl. Look like Super Bowl teams right now. What does New York define in their building of cities? Because they're playing RBA as we play here, as they hold the ball for the final shot. Look, this is how you get a game. Kramer, 6 seconds, 5 seconds, no handoff. Gemma wants to shoot it again. Overtime 2. Still doing the same mistakes. Making the same mistakes over and over again. You do not want to go to overtime. I understand. This team is home, but you don't want to go to another overtime, do you? Listen to your teammates. That was a stupid pass by Kramer, and now they get tired, more tired, Injuries could start, injuries, and it's gonna be up to who can shoot the best now. This is where all that conditioning and all that shooting pays off, because when you're tired and you don't know how to shoot, that conditioning is gonna help you. As Tommy gets to the rim, as Omega taking a break. That's smart. That's smart of them, putting Omega on the bench for now. So Jones to Curry. Sebastian Curry's done a great job all year long of maintaining. Meeks tries. I don't know why he's trying. You know, that shouldn't be something that you do. Choking for no cause, it just doesn't make sense as New York can't capitalize either, so it won't matter there. Philly at Oklahoma City up next. I think that's going to be a really good one. We'll have announcers on for a little bit of the game and then come probably third and fourth quarter and do the broadcast, for that one. And the foul is see. No. Oh wow, New York takes the lead now. Very big game. 35 seconds to go. And out of bounds. They are mad. They will not challenge though. Okay. Let me make sure that New York. Okay. yeah, this game's over. Chicago's scoring. New York finishes the job. New York wins this one. I'm gonna say good night in New York City. Now we're gonna go on to the next game. This one is a very good one. 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, 4-0, 5-0. Over. This is a good game. 1 and 2, 2 and 0 team.
Starting lineup. Fresh is out there with Evans. There's Jackson. Then it's Thompson. And it's Rob at the fourth. And for Oklahoma City. Clutch out there with Davis. It's Clutch. Let's see. And it's Lopez at the second. A lot of teams with a lot of good players, Greg. This time of year can be a real challenge to mesh. No doubt. You know, getting everybody on the same page sometimes. It can take time. But you have to build that trust and bring the stars together. passes it to Fresh. Launches it. Off to a good start as he gets his first shot attempt. And he's not going to miss that sort of opportunity. Deep. Pass to Davis. It's Clutch. It's up a three. It's right on target. Tom Adams. Right back into it. A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there. Now it's Jackson. On deep. Score in the basket is second of 2 attempts. He is looking confident. Love how they're using that so far. And you know what? They're going to keep this. It'll be the centerpiece of their offense to make it bank on that. And I thought that was going to drop from here. Bob outside. Another three for Philadelphia. It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age. This guy can really stretch the floor. Here's Hart. Has to Clutch. Lets it go from deep. One down to Portis with his first shot of this game. And not the tightest lead right there. And he's going to punish him. Give him that much space. That's a great shot. He's a great kid. Now here's Fresh. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Jackson. Lays it up and is starting the excellent defensive back. Nice, strong drive there. That's who's going to be guarding him. And he's got some weight to throw around. From 8. Lopez, no up. Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against Washington. Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end. Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in the groove offensively. And they were in a comfort zone all game long. And that one of the things you've got to admire and respect about them is his aggressiveness. That the offensive end always in attack. Here's Clutch. Wrong side off the ball. For Philadelphia, they've got all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Reversed it home. That was pretty great agility on display. Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all. And first time of the game ball from Oklahoma City. Guys, this is the first they're seeing Philadelphia this week.
No, Oklahoma City started to get crushed down. Very bad.
Right the pass to Ford. It's Clutch. Willards remain before. Front pass the arc. Curls the three-point. Such separation behind the in that matchup. This is to Jackson. He takes to Thompson. That's the 3-5. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for. Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result. It's a nice pass by Oklahoma City. Lopez inside. Jackson up. Here's Clutch. Open from outside. Got the defender off. He's thinking the bump fake, but couldn't knock it down. No doubt it's been a strong form here in this quarter. Turns. Here's Evans. And the top by Evans. You find yourself left up against in the first quarter. You know you're doing something right. Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? target for the three-point range. Philadelphia leading by 10. Here's Clark. Garnett grabs the ball. Look at the result of that shot. Take that. Definitely get it. Well, I hear you. That's a good look. But when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down. That no good. He's coming. And I like the decision making. He's taking on the defense. He's looking to get the ball down. The guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now. They need it. Now there's Jackson. It's blocked. This game, they're off to Minnesota where they'll take on the Timberwolves. That'll be
Both
just
Yankees.
play to play for both for that. So on the floor for Philadelphia, you got Jones. He's out there fresh. And then it's Thompson. And it's Rob in the first. 12 straight points off of 3-pointers. The shoots. Hey guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into it. You gotta almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks. Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open for me. Walker kicks to Davis. And Lopez knocks it down. And how about the incredible timing on that alley? He absolutely hammered it down. Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember. If they can put together a little surge to break this game open. Here's Jones. Missile blows. This is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play. How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play. Yeah, we call that playing. He didn't give up on it. When he heard the whistle, he kept his focus, his concentration. He found a way to get the shot up and down. Flash is checked in for Oklahoma. That comes in for the clutch. That's out. And that one falls for Jones. He is a young player. One of your mentors is Patrick Ewing. How remarkable was that to get that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you, as you were just getting in the NBA? I'll tell you, he was the consummate professional at an incredible leader. San Luis guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the off-season, honing his craft. First almost to last of his professional career. That's something he had in common with all the great stuff in the game. Now, here's Phil. It's five. Here's Lopez. Foul, and shooting is nothing anyway, so a 3-point chance for him. Not surprised about him. Realize he exercise advantage, gets points in perfect. Oklahoma City showed their first foul of the night. And as a team, excellent early season, about 80% when they got to the line. And Philadelphia didn't get a change here. Jackson's checked in. That's good from Lopez. Second quarter basketball, just over a minute half played so far. Here's to Jackson. Thompson outside. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his fifth assist in this one. For the three. And Oklahoma City, no good. A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes. Especially when you're scoring the ball in a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead. Oklahoma City first by 6. Line is 3 on Evans. Lopez with the bucket. Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes long. And it's not missing for Oklahoma City. They've gone 4-6 in the field goals. Not good looking over. It's a masterpiece. And I get Oklahoma City with the triple. How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open double. Fresh with the ball. Points in the game so far. Knocks down the 3 ball. From Adams. Got it right back at you. Back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there. Howard Lopez. Needs real by 3. Right. And an air ball on that one. Way off. You get a little under 3.5 minutes left in this second quarter of play. Here's Floyd. He's off on that one. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. They held a 12-point lead early. inside, White. Passes it to Ford. Fires from 14. Connects the John Crush. Ford's got his third basket of the night. Wow, he was just wide open. Man, that's way too easy. Here's Clark. Pass to Jackson. Takes it to Smith. Back to Jackson. Clark outside. Pass to Smith. Lets it go with the three. Threes it from beyond the arc. Smith's got 6.
And just a step ahead of being that possession there, making the pass. Nice to see.
Pass to Clutch. From outside. Some of the event from Clark.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebound advantage is starting to happen. Yeah, still close. They're tough to play on the board. You're certainly seeing the effort. Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace. This offense. Numbers don't always tell the story, guys. This system do make it bigger here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
It's Clutch. 6 points for him. And that one's good. Purple Panthers.
Great quarter. And the offense again trying to pull his team back in the game.
Clark, the pass to Jackson. Far outside. Nelson and Smith with the assist that time. He's got 9.
How about the last 5 made shots, all from threes? Defense is just giving up in the foul. Both teams get the message to cover shooters. After 1 or 2 wide open, 3-point shot. It seems like they have just not figured it out.
Davis is checked in for Lopez. And Nelson is subbed in for Kirk. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Jones is checked in. I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
Read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Philadelphia lead by 7. Clark, the pass to Love. Philadelphia moving the ball. Jones in the post. Looking by Garnett. Basket good. That's now 8 points for the team.
And look at how quick he was to fight on a pump fake. Left his feet 3 inches.
Here's Clutch. And yes, it's good.
And despite his size, disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense. You know what, guys? Honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now, here's Clark. Pass to Love. Again, Philadelphia.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a break. Well, when you look at the assist total, hey, they're clearly the better team.
Shoots from the elbow. That one off the back and out.
And then they continue to control the play. Guys, I think it's a more physical team. That's why they're in here.
102 left to play in the first half. Left side Davis. 3-pointer. And the goal is good. This has got his second basket of the night.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Jones. Far outside. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Well, he's got 14 points.
That's too good a look to get over behind the arc.
Go ahead for the screen on Clark. That's to Clutch. A trade. Love grabs the ball. Love's got his fourth rebound with that last one tonight. From outside. Another foul for Jones. So Jones has been and just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. They had a single attempt in the first. Here's Clutch. And that's it. Clutch has got 5 points now on the ground. And I was thinking it's momentum from the last game has carried over. You know, that's how the coach will feel it. Those hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days. Come at us, come right back at you. A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there. And so it's Philadelphia. They have a lead of 11 points to end the quarter. And their three-point shooting has paid the way for them. Back right after this. The Turkey Sports Halftime Show. Hey, folks, can't tell you how much it means to us to have you back with us on the halftime show once again. Bernie Johnson.
How the hell did he do that?
Taking a look at Philadelphia. Jack, let's get your insight on the visiting team. Well, it's a nice patient offense they're running tonight. Not forcing shots. Ready for the good ones. As efficient as they've been. Wonderful. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team? Well, the way I see it, they're losing this game because they're being out-rebounded. Can't give up this kind of differential and expect to remain up. So what do? You commit more guys to the class. Guards included. You make it a priority. If you ultimately lose this game, it's not because you didn't. And that wraps up the halftime show for the quarter. Set to begin. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if it's still becomes the round that it's threatening to be. And so it's Oklahoma City with an 11-point game. You've got Marcus. Davis is out there with Clutch. It's Clutch. And it's Lopez in the center, locking down the rim. What's the lineup of the game for Oklahoma City? I'm willing to let even for a moment, that's his killer instinct. Just manning the fight. Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming. Attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal. Biggest of broadcast, who could be some of your favorite personalities to cover? And that's a great question. Most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant, Steph, LeBron, those guys, Chris Paul, that's a favorite. So many other guys, with so much more personality, so much more confidence these guys have in front of the camera. I think that just makes it a better experience. Somebody asked me the other day, who's my favorite? You know what I said? For the game. No, I just say that because it's true. On the wing, Thompson. Sinks the three-pointer. Thompson's got his third basket of the night right there. Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open for me. And if you're just joining us, we fly over that here. Common. Team. Getting up. Finish right up for Clutch. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 for 4 here to start the second half. On the man from Love. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. But these players get to the free throw line and simply automatic. The 2K Jackson. Now Fresh. Philadelphia moving the ball. Love gets to Edmonds. 2 pointers off the ball. Oklahoma City leads by 12. There's the pass to Fresh. Back to Lopez. Over Jackson. Lopez. No up. One item that stood out. They're both.
These are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Takes it inside.
That's showmanship. It's just complaining right now to a team trying to get back into the game.
Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
Hey guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Now here's Lopez. He's got 11. And it's White missing. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Jones with the screen on White. Here's Clark. Can't hit that one. White with the defensive effort. Here's Larkin. And again, Oklahoma City. No good. And Clark has got the ball here for Philadelphia. Got that one up quick. And that's now 9 points for Smith.
Textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you gotta love that action.
Lopez against Jones. This is a 4. 3-pointer. It's Clark with the rebound. Philadelphia leading by 18. On the way, Evans. Pass to Jones. Over Lopez. Off the left rim and out. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2-7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements. Pass to Larkin. Outside, White. Not close. Clark, the pass to Smith. And he gets the jumper to drop. Smith's got 11 points.
Sensational ball movement there when you pass the ball like that. Good things happen.
Here's Larkin. No points in the game yet for him. Miller kicks the 4. And a pass to Larkin. 6 to shoot. To the paint. It's off the run. And it's Lopez laying it in.
You know, he's enjoying the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. And he can bring them right back into this game.
up. High post. Miller grabs the miss.
That's what he knows he should bring.
Moves it up for Davis. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. These players have excelled in setting up their teammates this night. The two-weekly report shows us the reasons it's clear. You look at Fresh, currently fifth in the league in assists, such vision.
You ain't been in sync with his teammates over that period. I mean, his passing has been phenomenal.
Now here's Fresh. He's got 18. Locks up the end of the pass. It's stolen by Coin. It's Clutch. Defended by Jones. Clutch hits it from downtown. Clutch has got 19 points.
This is the game plan for him. He's a big part of that defense. And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from there.
Now here's Fresh. Philadelphia moving the ball. Passes to Smith. A three. That's it. That's his fifth field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Oklahoma City trails by 19. Now it's out on goal by Oklahoma City. Look at Fresh. What a contribution.
He is absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
And it's Clutch in the right. Miller finds Boyd. Evans against him. To the middle. Here's Clutch. And he put back in with 1 to go. On contact. He'll go to the line for 2. The chance to catch up on some numbers here. The score breakdown for Philadelphia.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all. Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go there. Big points from outside. Big break. Yes, sir.
And the first one at the line is good. Seems checked in for Flash. And so it makes both from the line. 103 left to play in the third. Arm outside. He's looking for Lopez. He finds him. Clutch the pass to Lopez. It's Clutch. It's Clutch. And Thompson sends it back. Taking it back. On the dunk by Lopez. 39 seconds left in the third. Fresh the pass pass to Thompson. On target with this one. Oklahoma's in by 15. Here's Clutch. Misses the step back jump shot. For three. Love. It's a handout. Great positioning on the putback. Fresh has got 11 points in the quarter.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
It's Clutch. That's to Clutch. 15 seconds left. He's up in the air and sinks the shot. Clutch has got 11 points. And so it's Philadelphia finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what's sparked it. A fantastic night from Auburn so far. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a quick look down at the State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go. How about the perfect delivery? And they love to see every possession in this way. True team basketball.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Okay, now let's reset our lines from the CFP to read all filled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. So on the floor for Philadelphia. Opens out there with Fresh. And it's Thompson. And there's Jackson. And it's Bob into the power forward. It's Clutch. Philadelphia able to trade the free. Deflects the pass. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And I like that all from three-point shot. They may want to think about stretching the defense a bit, like they did in that first half.
Pass to Bob. He feeds it to Jackson. Over Lopez. And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Right at the block. It's the pass to Clutch. It's Clutch. He's done it on
Just a solid performance on the interior. Rebounding has been off the charts. Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout. They've really been strong on the glass. And that's back-to-back threes. They just seem to be slacking off a little bit.
It's Clutch. Passes it to Clutch. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his fifth rebound in this one. On up there for Love. Lopez with the steal. Barton, the pass to Lopez. And stolen by Love. Now here's Fresh. Jacks up a three. Another three for Philadelphia.
And the true
Jackson. And it's sent back by the Bears. Now, there's the pass to Clutch. Shoots the three. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his sixth rebound on the night. Evans passes the front. Fires from deep. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. Evans has got 3 assists tonight.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today. And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Here's Hart. Passes it to Davis. It's Clutch. Fires the three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Clutch got 7 rebounds in the game. And here's Evans. A three. Another three for Philadelphia.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
Jackson against Lopez. Stolen by Thompson. That's the love. You know, Greg, the NBA is full of superstars. Power to get that position. Suggested instead is taking out extra points against their 6+ power. And then they can stay in the game.
Makes sense. It's tough to see the offense grab the bench. It's not just the sixth foul, right? And some things you pick up 2 in the first quarter, you got for the quarter. You pick up the third in the second, you got for the half. So I would like to see something. I think it's got to also be there. Maybe you get free throws and another possession. Maybe something along those lines. Like the defense that gets you in.
That's the Jackson. Jackson misses.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still a bit frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Here's Hart. He's covered by Clark. Parker can't get it to go. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Philadelphia. 42 is their biggest lead. Against Davis. Shoots from 12. Love. No luck. Oklahoma City is by 18. Takes a three. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Clark's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Jackson against Lopez. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand. And he's the one doing the slam.
I agree. He is smooth as silk, even at a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, is that combination of power and power.
There's a rebound. Here's Clutch. Up the paint and Travis rebounding. Clutch will pick it up again.
Second chance points, baby. Almost make bonus points when you can get them.
The pass to Fresh. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Opens outside. Over Jackson. That one left. Philadelphia leading by 18.
And then, guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Philadelphia.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everywhere involved. Just a good pass from him. And several shots.
Solid play.
And they want to win it more. That's what we'll go down. It's play number 3. And we watched one guy all night long, guys. And look at the stats just to prove what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight was for Fresh.
This game really had its name all over. I mean, Russ being the guy carrying the load offensively.
Down the phone in the shot clock. And he makes that one. And Philadelphia leads by 18.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward. Boy, a fantastic performance. I'll tell you something. I mean, the road deal, that's always a challenge in the NBA. No matter what, they got it done.
And Philadelphia has possession. 34 seconds left in the game. There's 21 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. It's to go from beyond the arc.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
So it's Philadelphia leading this one in whistle. Theirs was a very strong showing for the Ray. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to. An outstanding effort all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Craig Anthony, and taking over. This is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew. Thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.
Good night, RBA basketball.